Well, Barca are in town. Welcome along to Brazil Park. It's the final game of the season for Glasgow City, and it doesn't get much bigger than the Spanish giants. Barca, who inflicted a heavy defeat of City at the Mini Estadi just a couple of weeks ago, and after winning 12 in a row on Sunday, it's one final push which might not win the tie, but they'll try and win the game this evening, will Glasgow City. A wonderful crowd in this evening, as you might expect when the Giants are in. Let's look at the teams then. And for Glasgow City, one change from the weekend. Sam Kerr comes back into the team for Murray and Cunningham. Lydia Koulis is the only change from 2 weeks ago. She's injured, so she has had her season curtailed. Kirsta Howitt is Champions League top scorer for City this season with 3 goals thanks to a hat-trick in the group stage. For Barcelona, there is 5 changes from the team that played in the first leg as they look to, you think, cement their place in the quarter-final. But there is 3 scorers in there from that first leg: Leon, Alves and Putellas, and it's a side that have been brewing with goals domestically all season so far. Desiree Grundbacher from Switzerland heads up the officiating team. Thought for Leicester City as well after all the horrors last weekend. Referee is ready, and we are underway then at Petershill for the last game of the season for Glasgow City, as they look to finish on a high note, if not for qualifying, but certainly for trying to get a result here this evening. It's going to be a tough ask for Stephen.
That's a very tough ask. Barcelona is one of the best teams in Europe, so City have got to be at their best tonight, and hopefully maybe they can sneak a wee result.
Well, Ravenous who got a first SWPL goal of the weekend in here for Lauder. It's a quick start for City, using a trickery. Here's Ross coming in to help. Up towards Ivanusat. It's excellent feet there, just dribbles through, but that's a good way to start on the front foot.
Exactly, show Barcelona what you're made of, and hopefully they can continue to do that.
Crichton hurrying around. He's waiting for a mistake. Gajaro had it covered though. Now long cutting onside here. Tony Duggan in the team tonight, and goal. And that cutting move leads to the opener here, and after a nervous start, Barca have settled in and they have the opening goal inside 13 minutes.
Good confident finish from Tony Duggan. As soon as she was through on the keeper there was only one thing that was going to happen. We question of if it was offside maybe. If it's not, then the Glasgow City defence is just too high, and I can understand why they want to be to try and press Barcelona, but that counter-attack is always going to be a threat, and if they want to get a result tonight, they can't let that happen again.
Serrano slipping through here, Alves. Duggan with the arm up, just too high for her, but perhaps space at the back post, not quite. A bit of a blaster there for Gujaro, one of the first leg scorers, but comfortable for Lee Alexander. Switch of time from Patias here for Alves. So comfortable here for the away team. So they are trying to get the ball, but they can't. Andanova. Gilly out wide. Duggan leaves it. Oh, it's been mishit, but there is Alves into Alexander's hands. Well, perhaps should have been taken by Putellas, but Alves was behind, but Alexander was there.
A great chance for Putellas for 2-0. Just doesn't quite time it properly. It's a good ball in, and Barcelona have been threatening something like that happening.
Now perhaps holding the Andanova. Always just trying out for it, another channel. Here's Duggan though, going to fly. And another one which either side of that, Alexander would have been a rasper into the net, but the City keeper was in the right spot. Spacious, spotted out with ease for Mateus. And here's Duggan. Alexander's came out, but there is going to be cover though. And Doherty rushes across the clear.
It's good cover and defence that they've got back. They've been able to clear the ball there, but the defence is just a bit too high to begin with, and it's put Lee Alexander in a bit of a do or a don't, and regardless which he does, it's going to be the wrong thing.
Grant trying to wheel away. She's again for Howitt. Howitt's try, well, it's a curler, not quite curling enough for Kirsta Howitt.
It's not the worst effort. You'll see the keeper fully confident it's going wide. As you say, not enough curl on it, but the best chance Glasgow City have had.
It's the 1 minute to add on here. Barca in possession and perhaps looking to turn the screw before the break has come forward again. Good fit there. Teas. Oh, and it flashes by.
It's a good effort. She's unlucky there. It keeps it 1-0, and there's always a chance for Glasgow City to get something out of it the longer it stays 1-0.
Half time at Petershill Park then. It's Glasgow City 0, Barcelona 1. Doherty's header, I don't know if that was part of the plan. Jerusalem there thought. Jerusalem gives it back though to Lasada. Clip through here for Mateus, and there is a second goal. 2.5 minutes into the second half, and that is number 7 on aggregate.
There's a wee bit of defensive mix up there. You don't know if the Alexander's definitely going to come for it, but and as soon as she's that far off her line, that's all that's going to happen. It's a bit harsh on Glasgow City because they have defended quite well throughout this game.
Max Mateus has scored in the first leg. Here's Sandinova looking to collect. Osada. Tellis across. Alves. Duggan's control. What a bit of control that is. And what a finish for number 3. And very quickly it's 2 goals in the second half. And 3 overall on the night. And in the first minute, it's 3-0 Barcelona.
Yeah, it's clinical from the away side. We all know how good a player Toni Duggan is, and she uses her strength well. She controls the ball well under pressure, turns and shoots. It's a really good goal.
Front of England head coach Phil Neville. Toni Duggan with 2 tonight, and she has played here before in the Manchester City days in a friendly back in 2014, and something a bit more competitive she is loving tonight, and her Barcelona side in loving tonight. Gilly away from Kerr, over the top of Duggan. Rossley clears though. As far as Patelas. Oh, in the end it wasn't that far away, and it took a nick on the way through for a corner.
Yeah, just making sure Lee Alexander, I think initially she maybe thinks it's not got enough curl on it, and as she gets over, she makes the right call, makes sure to put it out.
79th minute in the game. There's Patelas again, and again not far away.
It's not a good chance for Barcelona, and it can be so difficult to keep your levels up in a game like this. That Glasgow City are is very impressive.
Desiree Groundbacher is with a little glance at the watch. And that is game over, and that is season over for Glasgow City, and it ends in defeat at Petershill Park for Scott Booth. And Barcelona, well, they are a class of professional players, budget far higher, but it will be Scott Booth's 16th defeat in charge of Glasgow City. It all started with Toni Duggan in the 13th minute, cutting through the defence with a ball through the middle and finishing well. And then 2 quick goals there in the second half from Mateus, and then Duggan again could have threatened to really spoil the game, completely one-sided, but in the end City kind of held out and finished off the season with a defeat, but Barcelona were terrific. Stephen, your final thoughts on the game and the season?
I think it's been a really good season for Glasgow City, and tonight was a really tough game for them because Barcelona are such a good team, and the way they play is so relentless. It's really difficult to play in. They can hold their heads up high because they can look back on a great Champions League adventure that they've had this season, another league title. They made the semi-finals of the two cup competitions as well. I know that Glasgow City have very high standards, but that's still something to look back on.
Scott Booth has said that the rebuilding job has already started for 2019. I'm sure it has a busy winter period ahead. That is the end of the 2018 season. Barcelona through 8-0 on aggregate. We'll see you in 2019.